Okay, hello, my name is Alvin Codner. I'm from Kissimmee, Florida, age 26. I am the athletic director at Southwoods Camp here in Adirondacks in Paradox, New York. And I'm going to tell you about a situation that happened, an incident that happened here in the past 2 months. It was my day off, and 3 other of my coworkers, went to Walmart, and one of my coworkers, Carlos Powell, he was talking on the phone, talking to someone at the bank, and he was wandering around the store, and he noticed that there was a white guy following him. We're all African American, by the way. There was a white guy following him, and he was saying something, but he couldn't hear it because he was talking on the phone. So he ended up going up to Carlos. Carlos ended up going to Cameron Peters, who's another the other counselor, saying, "Hey, there's some guy behind me following me, but I don't know what he's saying because I'm on the phone right now." So then Cameron said, "Okay, let me. Where's he at? Da da da. Don't worry." Carlos said, "Don't worry, he's coming up right now, so you can hear what he's saying." Came up, a white guy started saying, "Oh, nigga, I want to fight you, nigga this, nigga that," a whole bunch of racial slurs, and I wasn't there at the point in time. I was on a different aisle, and then Shantanice, which is the Cameron's girlfriend, she called me over, and when I approached the scene, Carlos was telling the white guy, "Hey, look, you're doing a little bit too much. You're taking it too far. You're coming a little bit too close." And then that's when I know personally that Carlos was about to fight, because that's, to me, I grew up with him. I work with him in Atlanta, Georgia, where we came from, and to work up here, so I knew that he was ready to fight. So I stepped in between him and the white guy. I turned my back to the white guy, talking to Carlos. I'm saying, "Hey, chill out. There's no need for, what we got going on up here is better than what he got going on, and we're not trying to fight right now or get into any issue." So I turned back around, and then the white guy is saying racial slurs to me. He's saying, "Oh, nigga, look at your hair. Nigga, look at how you dress. I want to fight all 3 of you niggas outside." Just kept that going for about 2.5 minutes. At that point in time, I got highly upset, and then I wanted to. I had a box of Snapples in my hand, and I wanted to drop it right then and there, and then just start fighting. But as soon as I went to go drop it, I noticed that I had a Southwood shirt on, which is the company I work for, and I never wanted to disrespect Scott Ross, which is the CEO of that company. I didn't want to. He hired me to come up here for a job, and if I would have done something in retaliation, the news headline would have been "Southwoods worker such and such did this at Walmart," and it would have made his name a bad name, which I didn't want to do. So I held myself back, and it continued for about 40 seconds of him saying racial slurs to me, Carlos, and Cameron, and Shantanice. Then the Walmart worker came up, kind of gave the guy like love taps and like, "Hey, calm down, go over here." So gently and whatnot, which you shouldn't have done. I believe you should be able to escort the aggressor outside of the store if any issue goes on like that. But anywho, he moved into the customer service, and then Cameron and Shantanice, I tell them to go get their stuff so we can get up out of here. I told Carlos the same thing. Before me and Carlos walk off, a Walmart worker comes back and says, "Hey, I need you guys to leave so we can calm down the white guy that was cursing at us and saying the racial slurs." So in my eyes, that's not even logical at all. And from that point in time, I wasn't paying him no mind. I said, "Carlos, look, man, go get your stuff right now. It's a lose-lose situation. This worker don't know what he's doing. The customers, the bystanders were just looking. No 911 was called, none of that at all. So it was just a lose-lose situation." And we ended up, I told all my coworkers to go to the far right end of the cashier, buy our stuff, we got out of there. So that's what we did. I assumed that he was going to be outside, but he wasn't. And, that was that. But as a whole, that whole situation was handled horribly by the worker at Walmart, saying that we had to leave and leaving the aggressor in the store. The customers, the bystanders, they're just watching, not doing nothing. Nobody called 911. And, I explained that story just to say that, you know, as a whole in the Adirondacks, not just Walmart, but as a whole in the Adirondacks, because I know that he has a little brother and a little cousin and an auntie and mom or whatever. They're going to grow up and they're going to probably be the same way. So there got to be some type of diversity in training, education. In schools, they got to teach each other about diversity. In training their jobs, they got to teach, train about how to handle situations like that. And, you know, and that, I feel like that would be the biggest outcome. Because me saying it is not gonna do enough, as I need like multiple people saying it and jobs backing me up. And I want to be able to commend Scott Rawls, my CEO, for he went out his way to go call his attorney, and I think he's gonna write a letter to, you know, the region of Walmart to get that out there. So just people like that and going to that far of an extent to make a change and positive change is what I would want out of all of us.